Hey everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn and Sadie Mae. And we got Millie and Lila. Lila belongs to Sammy, who works for me. These pretty doggies. Lila! She's like a little piggy. She loves to eat. Sadie's doing really good. Let's go check out the front door. Let's see what they got done. Oh! You done?
Hold on, we just gotta trim this one up.
Okay, this is the new back door. Check it out, y'all. And I just whacked. Oh, you guys forgot the doorknobs?
Oh yeah, I'll bring them tomorrow.
Okay. Can you make them all match? Can you bring one for the back door so I have the same locks on all three doors?
What do you mean? The front door gets in the end of it.
Right, but I want all my doors to open with the same key. So this is a construction lock. I have no key to any of this.
Yeah, I do like this one.
I need a new deadbolt. Or unless you can key it. I don't know if you can key it. Can you see if it can be?
You want knobs, right?
This, I'm not worried about. I'll never lock this.
No, but you want knobs, right?
Knobs.
Knobs so the dogs don't.
Yeah, I don't want handles. Yeah. Sadie just, me and Sadie were bonding, and she just whacked her head on my knee.
You want a big long handle set on here?
Yeah.
I got one. A nice one.
Looks good. Well, it'll look better, y'all, once they put. Oh, I just tapped it.
Yeah. I was touching in it with it.
But this black will be gone. It's just all clear.
Yeah, that'll be going after I paint because it paints it and then go on glass.
Yeah. And if I want, I can always get a grid if I wanted to do a grid. But I like this open. I like it a lot. You see that a lot on
It's a
homes?
lot. Yeah, this is really what everybody really likes.
It's popular.
This is like the coolest one, I think. Just full glass in the front.
Yeah. If you live in the city, though, you don't want for privacy. A lot of people don't do
Yeah,
that.
you make it opaque, but the full glass thing everybody really likes.
Yeah.
All like.
This is my favorite employee,
I'm
Sammy.
the longest employee.
He's my longest employee. You're my first hired.
Yeah.
Yeah, first hired. And Tyler, too.
Well, Tyler might
I'm the
be
last
first.
son, the best son.
He's the last son. Yep. All my children are beautiful. But he's the health freak. You're healthy.
Try to be.
You try to be, yep. And we got, what's her name here?
Millie.
Millie. And then Lila. Is it Lila?
Lila.
Lila? And look at Lila. She's a little English bull. She's had so much fun with Sadie today. Sadie was dragging her around by, she was laying down with a stuffed animal and Sadie was dragging her around the pool. Hey everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. Oh, I'm so sorry about, my videos are like so late. The internet is awful out here at my house. Yeah, it took all night. It didn't upload. And then it took all afternoon to upload a video. What happens is I stop staring at the video, stop focusing on that. And then I realize, oh, it never uploaded. Driving me crazy, y'all. So maybe this, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this one will upload tonight. If not, you'll see me in the morning, right? But today, I did not go to Dad's. I got my new front door and back door. So I hung out. Also, I'm glad I hung out. The Halo charger showed up in the mail. Yay! So today we hung out. Sadie got to play with Millie and Sammy, my shop foreman. His little dog is a little bulldog terrier, like Joey's, but she's like a yellow lab color. She's really pretty, and her name is Lila. And her mama was Delilah. She passed away this year, so yeah. All of our Delilah was a puppy when Sammy came to work for me. Yeah, but she was a rescue, so we're not too sure how old Delilah was. She was the Boston Terrier. So no, Lila can't be her puppy, because Lila's Bulldog Terrier. She's not a Boston Terrier. She's beautiful, though. Very pretty. But yep, the dogs hung out here with me while they worked, because none of the doors were on the house. It was hot in the house because, you know. Speaking of which, let me go turn the air off. Hold on. Are you hungry? To eat your num-nums. Eat your dinner. We found out she likes to eat off of paper plates better than she does her pan. Her dog pan. Eat your num-nums. You want to go see Grandma, Grandpa? You want to go bye-byes? Of course. She looks sleepy. Do sleepy. Do sleepy. She loves to say wet and dirty. Wet and muddy. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. It's Friday morning. Yep. That other video, there wasn't enough to upload. So, anyways, happy Friday. Tried to feed her breakfast. She doesn't want to eat. She's the pickiest eater. 2, 3, 5. But yeah, I'm working on the rest of this candy shop. I gave the other market bag away, so I'm going to make another one. And I'm winded running around here. Yesterday, my son, I don't know, some of you know, but my oldest son, he has several dogs. But he had a dog, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that had a litter of puppies. And he called me and was telling me she was squatting, like she had to pee, like she had a UTI. And I said, I wonder if she has a puppy stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he took her to the emergency room, and she did. And they couldn't get it out. They wanted $4,000 for surgery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyways, he said, well, I'll just take her to my personal vet in the morning. Well, he got up this morning. She had that puppy. So, you know, I know vets need to earn a living, but to somebody like me and Joey, we only need vets for surgeries. Really, we know how to care. We know how to give IV fluids. You know, I mean, I grew up on a dog farm. Joey did too, you know. But he called them back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because the vet had sent him home, left the IV in the dog's arm, and said, give her fluids in the morning. Well, Joey didn't get the amount, so he called, and they wouldn't give him that information. They said, you could just bring her back up here. And he's like, well, no, you guys left her IV in. I'm going to give her fluids, because, you know, Joey has a practice. Anyways, they refused to tell him, you know, how much he could bolo, you know, what is the max. And, because he's not a vet, you know. And, yeah, I mean, it cost him $800 to take him up there last night. I mean, without even looking at her, you know. So, anyways, he called. He said, you know what? I no longer need your services. And he called his vet. But, yeah. They were being jerks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I can't stand about these emergency. You know, I took Sadie. Ever since I took Sadie to UF, she has never been the same. She's been real skittish. But basically, those ERs are holding tanks until a vet gets there the next day. Yeah. They didn't treat her with anything until they discharged her with the antibiotic. That didn't work. I'm not going to badmouth vets because, I mean, I have a wonderful vet, but just sometimes, you know, they tell you, it was like one time I went to a dermatologist, okay, and the dermatologists are really expensive, and I didn't have insurance at the time, but I had a severe eczema flare up on my scalp where my scalp was on fire. Anyways, I went in there and she gave me this prescription, and she says, if it doesn't work, or, you know, if it gets worse, call me. She says, I will call you in another prescription. So anyways, it got worse. So I called and they're like, well, we need you to come in. I said, no, this is what I was told. Da, 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 da. No, they wanted me to come back in. I was so mad. I didn't go back in. You know what I did? I went online and I researched eczema, and there's this company that made like all natural shampoos and stuff for skin stuff. I can't remember the exact company, but anyways, I ordered a shampoo, a cream rinse, and as soon as it got here, the day that I put it on my scalp quieted down. It was like, it was so soothing putting on my scalp, and the flare-up went away. But it took me 2 more days of suffering. Yeah. Made me mad. Don't tell me something and then not, you know what I mean? And then your staff tell me something else. 1, 2, 5. They would not let me talk to the doctor. Yeah. So I never went back there. And there's not many dermatologists in this area, so I was at their mercy. Why is my air conditioner not kicking on? Oh. Well, you gotta turn it on, Nance. Whew. Oh my goodness. There. Yeah, since Tim's been gone, I've been using this mini split, and I'm not using the main air conditioner, and it's cut my air conditioning. It went from $600 to $150 now. I mean, I have a pool pump. It's going to go up, I know, in the summer. But, I mean, most people can't afford that. I'm curious to see Tiffany's electric bill, that giant house. But she has real expensive insulation. She has something called ice. I mean, she's got state-of-the-art stuff. Her husband's a builder. I used to watch this channel ID all the time, and I haven't watched it in forever because I didn't think I had it. And Tiffany goes, Mom, yes, you have it. And she told me how to get to it. And so I've been IDing all night. There's some really creepy people out there in the world. These market bags are they're brainless. You don't have to think about it. But you do have to count to 5 a million times. But this yarn is perfect for market bags. It's not the softest yarn in the world. It's nice though. The colors are beautiful. And these market bags, it seems to blend better than, there's something else I was doing with it. Oh, I was doing the squares. And I didn't like the way it didn't really blend well. I don't like it when things just end colors. But in this market bag, you can't really, I mean, if you look hard, yeah, like right there, it ends. That burgundy ends. But I don't know. This pattern, I think everything blends well. Too busy to see where it blends, you know? Oops, almost going the wrong way. I caught myself going the wrong way on this thing. I had to frog it back about 4 rows. Yeah, I may go to my mom's tonight. I don't know yet. Hopefully Tyler will have my doorknobs. Like, I can't even open the back door because he's got something on there. He asked me not to open it. But I do have some project bags. I have yarn at the camper, but let's see, what do I have? I brought the dappled because I'm gonna start, and I printed the puppy pattern that I bought because I'm making a Dotson. And I've got all the other colors too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I brought the mermaid stuff, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the that new pattern by Erica Arend. 3, 4, 5. I'm doing her squares, but I'm gonna do my own bag. She's a good designer. Her pattern's $12, and I have too many other patterns. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, if she can get $12 for those patterns, that's awesome. It's not in my budget to pay $12 for a pattern. 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, and it's probably worth every penny. 3, 4, 5. I think the most I've ever paid for a pattern, I want to say, was $6. Yeah, I think that's the most I've ever paid. Just a quick reminder, we're not going to be accepting any blankets probably until around August. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that. We're meeting every Wednesday night. Like, one Wednesday night will be on my channel. The following Wednesday night might be on Lynette's channel. You know, that kind of thing. So this Wednesday will be on my channel, and they want it to be at 7 o'clock. So there's a time change due to someone's work schedule. So I got it backwards last week, and I'm so sorry. But it was nice getting together with Lynette, Nina, and Juan to talk about Doggie, you know, because there was rumor that Juan was going to go a different direction. Juan probably won't deliver to Florida, but we're still a team. And there are other camps, but the camp that was rumored that he was going to start supplying, they're not even accepting blankets. Okay, it was an idea from one of his subs, and it's a great idea, you know. But blankets are probably going to be sent to me, and if it's too much for me and Nina can take turns, you know. We can ship, but the whole purpose of Juan was to save money in shipping. But we're also going to be raising money for Doggie. And we do want to raise enough money to sponsor at least one child to camp, you know. And Miss Billy is going to be doing auctions, or a auction. So that's why we're meeting on Wednesday nights to plan stuff. So if you hear anything about Boggy, make sure you hear it from me, Juan, Lynette, and Nina. And you'll hear it on Wednesday nights. Because there are some rumors out there that I think that there was good intention talking about it, but it's not correct information. So if you haven't heard it from us, it's not correct information right now, okay? We're not collecting blankets right now. A lot of people are making them right now, but we probably won't start until August. That's not a definite, concrete, time frame, but usually that's around when we start. And we're still trying to figure out when delivery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, some people ask, can we just mail to Boggy? I would not mail anything to Boggy without talking to somebody, and the blanket won't be shown. I mean, we're doing this, but we're also wanting to share what the world is sending, and we're enjoying what we're doing. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are several different channels that raise money or raise awareness for, dogs, for kids. I mean, and people who send in blankets, we appreciate that. And I know Boggy Camp appreciates that. But there's going to be some changes. So please don't send Juan blankets, okay? Because Juan is not if he does, well, we haven't decided. If he does, we're going to somehow have to figure out how we can raise money for him to do that, because it was so expensive. He did not have a clue when he he volunteered to accept blankets and drive them to Florida. But who would have thunk it would have cost an arm and a leg to rent a truck? But what the problem was, I guess the rates were high at the time of the rental. It was during some type of, I don't know, is it spring break? I don't know what it was, but it was a bad timing. So we got to figure out a better timing. But hold on, it's spam. I can't take my phone off the hook. When I take my phone off the hook, the police department comes to my house. Why that is, I don't know. But yeah, they show up at my house and they want to see what's going on in my house. I've never heard of such. But yeah, they've walked through my house a few times just to show them nothing's going on, but my phone was off the hook. Isn't that weird? I mean, there's no domestic issues going on here. Never have. I haven't beat up Tim. But yeah, they've showed up and they wanted to come inside. She keeps coming to the door, but she won't come in. Sadie? You want inside? Come on, come inside. You want a baby? Come here, come here. Here, silly. Meet your babies. Here you go. No, I'm not letting him outside. No, you're not playing that game with me. Go get your baby. She doesn't know what to do. She's lost. She's lonely. I know. She wants to go to Grandma and Grandpa's. I think after I do this video, I'm packed. I just have my bathroom bag to throw in the truck and a couple cameras. She's eating. I'm telling you guys, I discovered she likes to eat off a paper plate. Is that not crazy? Good girl. Is that good? You betcha it's good. I cooked it. I guarantee you though, it's so funny. I think she was showing a little jealousy yesterday because Millie got up on my lap and she jumped up and was laying on my legs. And she stayed on my lap and took a nap on my lap. She's jealous of the other dogs. Yeah. And last night she even laid next to me for a little while. So she's getting better, but she still acts like she's afraid of me occasionally. Like just now when I went and moved that ladder, she ran to the other doorway like, what are you doing? Yeah, Joey says she has a sensory issue. It's possible. It's so bright in my living room now that I have the new door because I have clear glass in the doors. I'll share that with you before we go. 4, 5. I didn't her halo collar is charged. I'm gonna let Tiffany help me with that. You know what? Tyler gave me something for that, and I don't know what I did with it. There were different posts for the halo. Dang it, what did I do with it? Maybe it's in my desk. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, I have what I need on it, but once she is trained to it, especially out at the farm, I can put the flat things in there and it just beeps. 1, 2, 3. But I don't know what I do with the rest of it. That bothers me. Yesterday, I got a lot of yarn put up, but the bed's still full of yarn in the green room. I think that's always going to be. And whips. But I'd still want to get, I was thinking about getting some more Billy shelves, but I have 2 shelves in one of the rooms, the spare bedrooms, that I used to have out here. I don't know. They're not white though. That's why I took them out of here. I might bring them back in here. I might paint them. I don't like the shelves. They're like cheap. These Billy shelves aren't much cheaper. I mean, they don't make anything like they used to. Sammy might come back. I'm going to ask him what he would charge me. He was going to make me a wall. You know what I mean? The Joanne wall. He was going to do that for me. don't have a lot to talk about this morning. I know I'm quiet. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just not a lot going on. Got a lot going on in my head, but yeah. My lawyer's supposed to call me today. Maybe that's why I'm quiet. I got coffee. It's not very cold, hot. She hears every little sound. You hear every little sound. Where's your baby? Where's your beaver? Where's your beaver? She's looking for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's your beaver? Where's your baby? Go get your baby. Where is it? She's looking around. One of these days I'm going to clean my card off. It's not too bad, but it's not that great. There's nothing, there's no organization. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like Miss Pamela, she has what's Caddy Wednesday or something, and she's always got, is very well organized. It's turned into a catch-all for me. Sorry about that. That was my vet. I had ordered some special shampoo. You know, the shampoo that she has for that skin problem. But I had let my mom use it, and it's helped her dog's skin problem. So I ordered another bottle. So I have it on hand if she gets another hot spot. So that's about all I've got. I don't have too much going on. Yeah, I got all my projects in the car. And I'm not sure what we're going to have for dinner, but for Mother's Day, I made a lasagna. I've been eating it all week. I'm getting fat. No, but yeah. It's hard to cook for one person, you know. I froze some of it. 4, 5. But it was good. I've never made it with spaghetti before, but it was good. It turned out really good. What I did was I got ricotta and like 5 different types of cheeses and an egg and mixed it all together, and then the spaghetti noodles, I blanched them a little bit, cooked them a little bit, and threw them in there and mixed it in there, and then I layered it between the meat, cheese, meat, like a lasagna. It was good. And I had meat sauce. I made the meat sauce. The only thing I didn't have was, like, I usually do like an Italian sausage. I didn't have any, but it was fine without it. And Sadie had some too. I put it on a plate. Well, what happened was I didn't eat my whole plate the other night, and I sat it down on the floor. Maybe she would eat it, and she did. She ate it, lapped it up, and I'm like, what? So then I put her dog food on there, and she ate it. So I discovered she doesn't like eating out of a pan. She likes eating off a paper plate. I'm wondering if it's the sound of the pan. I mean, some of my pans have rubber bottoms. I try to use those. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Two, 3, 4, 5. Whew. I'm having a hot flash. Or I need to turn the air down. I don't know why, but I'm like all of a sudden hot. Really hot. Y'all, yesterday I lost my remote. Now, most TVs have their original remote. Mine, for some reason, does not work properly. So, I have to have my, whatever this is called, Fire Stick. So, anyways, yesterday, the guys got here, and I was folding clothes, watching TV, and all of a sudden, I couldn't find my Fire Stick. Tiffany's like, Mom, it's right. I'm like, how do you, I said, only I could lose something sitting in one spot. So anyways, I'm looking through everything. And then after I'm done folding the clothes, I loaded them up in the car. You know, I was kind of loading the truck up to go to my mom and dad's. So anyways, I tore this house apart. And so then last night I'm like, you know what? It's got to be, maybe I accidentally packed it up. So I started going through projects, baskets, that kind of stuff. Couldn't find it. Then I had one last basket behind the driver's seat. It was a clothes basket, the clothes that I was folding on the table. Anyways, I go through it. I don't find anything. So then I went back out, came back in the house, got something. I went back outside and I was like, you know what? I'm going through that basket again. So I took everything out. I didn't just go through it. I like took everything out and sat it on the other seat, and it was in there. So, and by that time, I have a spare Fire Stick, but you got to program it, which is, you guys know, is a big pain in the butt. And anyways, I found it. After I went through all that, I told Tiffany, I said, this stresses me out. I know it shouldn't, but it did. It stressed me out. I was having major anxiety. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I lose things, and I waste most of my time looking for the things I've misplaced. 3, 4, 5. I feel like sometimes. So I gotta get some type of alarm. I'm gonna tape to that, or super glue. I don't know. I gotta figure something out, because I get sick of looking for my remote. And it's in this room. But see, what happened yesterday is I sat it on. I must have sat it on a shirt, and then I came in here, folded another shirt, and put it on top of it and didn't see it, is what happened. That's the only thing I can think of what happened. I know what I wanted to talk about. I was watching, she's in Canada, Crochet, no, the crocheter, Debbie, the crocheter, the Canadian crocheter. She did a blanket, and it's almost like a 3D blanket. I don't know. I kind of like that. I'm looking for another. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff with the boggy blankets. I know that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I like the blanket she made. I don't have time to make a blanket like that right now, but I was just wondering if anybody else watched that. Debbie, she appears once in a blue moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ever since she moved, you don't see her that often. 2, 3, 4, 5. She's retired. So, but she dabbles in everything. And several other things anyways. And Kim Knit for Brains, she's doing oh gosh, what is it called? She's making fabric. You know, she's got one of those really expensive machines. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know what it's called, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know how to crochet and knit a little. And I collect lots of yarn, so I've got my plates full. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's cooling off now. I'm starting to cool off. What it is I went into the main part of the house. There's no air conditioning on in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's been pretty cool in there without the air, but the past couple days, it's hot. It's hot in there. I thought about turning the thermostat to like 80. Maybe turning it on and see how we do with that. Because I don't want it to get too hot in there, you know? Because I have my, all my yarn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but yeah, the past couple days is the first time it's been hot. But yesterday they had all my doors open. I had no doors. They had all my doors taken down, 1, 2, 3. So my house was open to the element outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that might be part of it. Why it's so warm and I never turn the air on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn the air on 80. That's what I do in my camper. I leave it on 80. I think I leave it on 85. 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. Scallop season's coming up. We got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to crank the boats up and go to Steenhatchee and 4 or 5. See what we need to do. Nobody's been out there. My parents used to go out there every weekend, but they haven't this year. Nobody goes out there anymore. But I was talking to Sammy, one of the guys that works for me. He got a boat this year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he wants to come. I was like, the more the merrier. Yeah, let me finish this row and then we're going to go in the main part of the house. I'll show you my new doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they're not finished. So, and then I'll do a final. Shay will come next week and clean them up real good. And then I'll show them to y'all. Okay, let's go check out the house. I mean, let's go check out the door. Hold on, I'm gonna turn you around. So this is a view from the outside. So it's not complete. It's going to be the door handle. It's going to be a black handle. It was the same handle that was, it's a different handle, but it's the same style. Nothing fancy. I want to water my peach tree. She's got leaves this year. I've been watering her. I need to get a second one because it's not going to grow peaches without, I guess, a second one is what I was told. Anyways, the grass looks good there too. I've been watering it. So, yeah, I got all these patches. My dad has the prettiest grass under all his trees. Why can't I have grass under my trees? Uh-oh, did I forget to turn the hose off? This thing leaks over here. At least a puddle. No, I turned it off. Anyways. Yeah, that's my plant that has no buds because Shay told Tyler to blow the buds off. I don't know. He misunderstood her. Yeah, I have no buds on my plant anymore. But she said they'll come back. Okay. And I'm going to go turn the pool pump off. Oh, I can't go through the back door. Tyler told me I couldn't open the back door. So... this room is always a hot mess. I'm going to go to the pool pump. What you doing? You've been in the pool. Who said you could go swimming? Huh? Is it getting hot out? Who said you could go swimming? That's your beaver. She loves that beaver. You see these holes? I don't know what's digging these holes. There's one there. I think it's an armadillo. I may be wrong. Somebody said it was a mole. But moles usually leave a pile of dirt. Yeah, she's been in the pool. Oh, I gotta clean this thing out. Dang it. Hey, y'all. I stepped on a nail. I'm gonna kick my son's butt. They have these, like, wood things that hold the jams together, and when they install them, they put them off, and they've got nails sticking out of them. They left them on the ground out back. I didn't see it because it's the same color as the my deck. I was spraying the deck off, and yeah, I stepped on it. It hurt. It still hurts. I'm probably gonna need a tetanus shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go up to my son's office. Gosh, I hate tetanus shots. This is your mother. Do you guys give tetanus shots? I stepped on a nail. All right. I know he does, but he'll call me. Anyways, not much going on here right now, but I'm going to be headed to my mom's in a little bit. I need to find out what time Tyler's coming, because I don't want to leave my house open. I get a notification if somebody walks up. I get a notification when a dragonfly flies by. But it records movement. If there's movement, it's a motion detector type camera. And I can talk to the person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and I have them on every corner of my house. And I have one in the entrance inside my house. So. All right, well, I'm going to get off of here because I'm so exciting to hang out with today. I don't know, today I'm just chilling. Don't have a lot of new stuff going on, but I wanted to say good morning and let y'all know I'm still here. I'm doing good. Me and Sadie are doing really good. And I'll probably do a video this evening. I need to wake up a little bit. So, anyways, I love you all, and I'll see y'all later. Mwah!